attended a conference yesterday and I'm here to share 3 tips in how to make connections at a conference as an introvert here on Early Career Unlocked. November 9th, I attended the Talent Net Live conference, which is a conference for HR folks, especially in talent acquisition. They were presenters, they were panelists, and they were all there sharing best practices, ideas, everything you need to know about HR. If you are in HR, this is a must attend HR conference event. Look out for it next year. I attended alone. I did not have a buddy. I was not representing a company. I just wanted to make connections and I wanted Early Career Unlocked to get some exposure. I think attending conferences by yourself is pretty tough to do. If you think about it, who do you sit with? Who do you go to lunch with? Who do you comfortably talk about what you just heard in that panel? Let me tell you, the awkwardness would send any introvert running to the hills. But I practice what I share on this channel. So here are 3 tips on how to make this experience less awkward. Number 1, be prepared. I recommend taking a simple notebook and a pen with you. That way you can write down the title of the presentation, who the speakers were, and some of the notes or some of the things that impacted you during that particular event. The next thing I would recommend in being prepared is have your phone with your LinkedIn profile pulled up, and I'm going to show you a really cool trick about how to exchange profiles. And if you're promoting something, like for me, it was Early Career Unlocked, I hand out little stickers, or you can just walk with your business cards. Number 2, seek out a speaker and introduce yourself. I know, a little scary, but hear me out. I seeked out the speakers one by one during a lunch break or coffee break. I would start by saying how much I enjoyed their presentation and really mean it. Don't fake that part, really mean it. And how much it impacted me. Then I would bring up a point that they talked about in that presentation. People love to talk about themselves. And if you bring up a point about something they mentioned during their presentation or during that panel event and ask them to elaborate, it's a sure way of getting them to stay engaged. Number 3, follow up. So every person I met at this conference, I added them to my LinkedIn network. So what you do is you pull out your phone. I have mine right here. Pull up your profile and you can kind of see it in this light. I'm not sure. But if you go on this search bar and you tap on the search bar, you will see a QR icon, just a tiny little icon right there to the right. Just tap on it. Once you tap on it, you get your personal QR code for your LinkedIn profile, and it's going to look like something like this. If you don't see it, you may want to check your systems and activate it. There's also a scan option as well. So you hand out yours, they scan it, or they hand out their QR code, you can scan it, and it takes you directly to their LinkedIn profile. How easy is that? You don't really have to walk around with business cards. That is your business card. Once you're connected, make sure and send a message. And in this message, you want to give some context to it. Like, where did you meet them? Some context about the conversation and to stay in touch and truly stay in touch. And what I mean by that is, for me personally, I'm going to reach out to them in the future about maybe career opportunities. Maybe they can be a guest on Early Career Unlocked. Maybe they can introduce me to someone else that I need to know in my network. You never know. The list goes on and on. So, what are those 3 tips I use to make connections at a conference as an introvert? 1, be prepared. 2, seek out a speaker and introduce yourself. And 3, follow up. Easy, simple, less awkward than you standing in the corner of the room and just staring at them thinking, how do I introduce myself? Let me know in the comments if you have any other tips that work for you when you are at a conference and you're having to introduce yourself to multiple people. And subscribe for more career advice from industry experts like me on Early Career Unlocked.